Casually Me live stream. Don't mind the suitcase in the back. If you subscribe to me, then you will stay tuned and you will know that in my new vlog that I will be putting out soon of my morning today. We had said today I've been up since 7 a.m. only have 4 hours of sleep, and I still got stuff to do. It's Friday, so your girl is gonna go to her place of business and we're gonna have a good time. And yeah, and the title of this video is High Spirits, because I am in high spirits. I feel so great. I feel so great today. After my hair appointment yesterday, I got on live yesterday, so shout out to all the new subscribers that joined the family from my live, and I pray that you guys come back this time and say hi. But yeah, so I went to my place of business and it ended up being a really cool night, actually, way better than last week. And then I was like, okay, I still got enough time to go home. Now I know myself. If I have something to do early in the morning, Courtney has to be asleep by 3 a.m. 3 a.m. at the latest. Because I can function off 4 hours of sleep and be fine. But 3 is pushing it. Before, I'm cool. But if I go to sleep after 5, 6 o'clock, I literally will not have my day started for real until after 3 p.m. I know myself now. So yeah, and I have my tea. I think it's gonna be my new thing. I'm just gonna start drinking tea on a daily. It's like tea talk, tea time with y'all. But yeah, I ended up not even having to use my luggages. Actually, I literally brought all 3 of my luggages out because I thought that it was gonna be used, but it wasn't. But what did I do earlier? We had a commercial shoot earlier today, so it wasn't like a music video. It was a short commercial for a car dealership, and I like that. Like, starting in December, I think I planted the seed to be around like people that do auto stuff. And I don't know nothing about cars, but cars are a vibe. Cars can definitely be a vibe. There's this car show that I came across, and I put it in my calendar because I'm maturing, so I put things in my calendar now. And I gotta make sure it still reminds me, as a matter of fact, because I don't think it's been reminding me. Reminders. Why isn't it here? Did it stop? Where's my calendar? Here we go. Yeah, April 12th is when that is. I'm not gonna forget it. I'm gonna make sure I don't forget it. But yeah, I just feel very responsible today, so spirits are high. Started my day early and just finishing everything, and it's lunchtime now. Like, I love this. I love when I start my days early and I'm not as tired as I thought, and I can have lunch. I did my social media posting for the early afternoon people, and we in there like swimwear, and I love that. North Carolina time, 2:10. Yep, it is 2:10 here in Atlanta. Okay. First of all, it feels great outside. Okay, mine is like the pollen. Mine is the pollen. I'm right here by this tree. Let me not do that. See, I like natural air. I'm one of those people. Like, I'll turn on my AC if I have to, like what I just did just now. But I prefer natural air. I love natural air. Hi, you look great. Thanks, love. How you feeling? How are you guys feeling? I'll put welcome to the familia. Actually, no, I'm gonna put this join the familia. I wish there was a way for me to just instantly like have this up so I don't gotta type it every time, but it's all good. It's all part of the process. It's all part of the process. But yeah, so I started reminiscing today on a really great memory, and the memory was when I was a sophomore in high school. Oh, 111, if you know, you know. But anyways, I started thinking about my best friend from high school, and I just want to say I've had some really, really great guy friends in high school. Love them down. And this guy in particular, when I met him, he was getting over a girl, and he was doing music, and I basically motivated him to finish a song that he was making after his breakup with her or whatever. And I'm like, well, finish the song. You know what I'm saying? And so then he ended up surprising me with a song. He made a song about me. And how old was I? I was a sophomore, so I'll probably say like, what, 15, 16? And that just made my little heart flutter today. And I'm like, I really, really appreciate, you know, like acts of kindness and people showing that to me, because I show it. But I really like when people show it to me. And sometimes you have to remember the little things that people do so that you can remind yourself of how loved you are by people. And you also have to love yourself. When you love yourself, then you can also love other people. And you won't have to be fake about it. You know? You said it's 85 degrees in North Carolina. What's the weather like here? It's 80 degrees here. I don't know, do y'all want to hear the song? I'm gonna play the song. This was made when? 2017? August 25th, 2017. So I was 16. And that I got that right. So I was 16 when a guy made a song about me for the first time. Let's see. Not too much on my bestie. We haven't connected like besties in years, but I just texted him earlier today, I love you. And it's like, because you gotta tell people you love them.
This is for you, you know that you do.
He was a junior in high school when he made this song. You're pretty. Thank you.
I never had a day go by.
This is so cute. That you were always by my side. And look, it's me when I was 16. Shit like this making me cry. I feel the love.
You make me feel higher than I've ever been. And I can't think about what I'd say to you when I'm in front of you.
I gotta make a TikTok.
You make all of my dreams a reality. Girl, it's so moving. The way that you moved in. We don't have a title.
We don't have a title.
He's the best friend in my girl.
I'm your best friend.
Damn, you're so cute when you cry. Don't said,
Man,
will forever be in my head.
tell him to get back in the stew. Tell him to get back in the stew.
I believe in my life, girl.
Hold on, I gotta take a picture of this.
There's no telling where this could go. I just
Okay.
want to be there,
Yeah.
you know. And this is for you.
I gotta take a picture.
In all that you do, girl, I love you for real. Yeah, I want you to feel safe, secure, love and more. Trust in me, like we're not even teens.
He should get back in the stew, right? He should get back in the stew, right?
And hugs were happy, like 5-year-olds. And we said forever, and we stayed together through the days. We're down.
Let's see.
She's my best friend, and I don't hide it. Cause I'm not down, she's the pilot that lifts me up high.
Do y'all hear what he's saying?
I do my bit.
Do you hear what he's saying?
That's why I finish it. Please don't cry, girl. I put my heart in it.
I'm about to take a picture and put it on my Instagram
Please don't cry,
story.
girl. I put my heart in it. And this is for you.
And this is for you.
And all that you do.
And all that you do.
Girl, I love you for real. Yeah, I want you to feel peace, love, and happiness. Harmony through the melodies, yeah. Yeah, that's my best friend.
That's my best friend.
Yeah,
That's my best friend. Yeah. I'm his best friend. I love Jeremiah. Love him bad. So yes, I think for a junior in high school, this was made in 2017 on SoundCloud. I think that my best friend produced a really great record. And I've heard a lot of songs by new artists, you know what I'm saying? So a lot of times the song can sound choppy or just not mastered and mixed well. You can hear what he's singing. You can hear what he's saying. And the stuff that he's saying is like very positive affirmations. And the beat and then the flow, like he literally switched up the flow like 3-4 times. So you make me feel higher than I've ever been. I think I cried when I first heard the song, because just hearing the lyrics is like, it makes me like, hearing the song and me reminiscing on the song made me realize, like, and I pray that more people can experience this too, but there's a lot of people that genuinely have never experienced genuine friendships with the opposite sex. As women, we have to deal with dudes lying about being our friend just so they can have sex with us, or just being weird, or whatever the case may be. And I just have gratitude that even though I've had a very interesting dating experience and just experience with guys in general, that's why I always just speak highly of my guy besties, because when you're in high school and you were surrounded by guys that were respectful, guys that had genuine love for you, you didn't have to be with them. They didn't even take offense if you didn't want to be with them. Like, it's just natural, organic connection. And I have to reminisce on that so that I don't get too caught up in the matrix and start, you know what I'm saying? A lot of people are not in alignment for you, but there's a lot of people that are in alignment for you. And you have to think more about the people that are in alignment than that are not. You know what I'm saying? So I just have to give credit where credit's due, you know? Boom. I'm about to post this on my story right now. You said, mind you, I got hella hot artists in my family, and back then some of my niggas that's lit right now songs even make sense in junior high school. They lit now. Give me a song to play. I would love to hear it. Give me a song to play. First of all, Instagram is trying to be like TikTok so bad, because now when you post on your story, like just your story, Instagram wants to automatically put up a song. They want to be TikTok so bad. That's so funny. Let's see. See, okay, I just posted it. So, thank you. So that's why make sure y'all tap in with me on Instagram, because I be exposing y'all from time to time. Hey, beautiful. Hey, Joe. Look up my nephew, Buddy Bands play. Anyone, all his shit going crazy. You said Buddy Bands play any of his stuff? Okay. Where he at? He's on YouTube? SoundCloud? Let's see. You know, I would love to just have people like send me their music and I can react to it, because I love music. I love it bad. I love it bad. Buddy Bands. It's crazy because I get hot and then cold. It's like anyways, Buddy Bands. This him? This is a big thing of tea. For the record. Oh gosh. You said Red Nose. I love that song. And she gonna shake it like a red nose. Like a red nose. We had no business dancing to that at 13. Because the way I remember being in middle school. Okay, we're gonna listen to Buddy Bands for the first time. This is called Meant to Be. Sorry, you gotta listen to the ad. Oh, okay. This was 2 years ago.
We outside turned up. Just because it's cold, I don't. I say niggas got us fucked up. We outside turned up. Just because it's cold, that don't mean you can't get burnt up.
Yeah.
Every time it's time to set a demo, I'm the first one. Buck shoot in front of the load, I'm bouncing out. Trying to hurt something. Don't know.
Why I feel like I've heard him before, or maybe this is no shade. A lot of trap music does sound the same.
But I say niggas got us fucked up. We outside turned up.
Niggas, hold up. Niggas got us fucked up. Niggas got us fucked up. We outside. Run that back. I love a good lyric in a trap song.
Niggas got us fucked up. We outside turned up.
Niggas got us fucked up. We outside turned up.
Just because it's cold, that don't. I say niggas got us fucked up. We outside turned up. Just because it's cold, that don't mean you can't get burnt up. And every time it's time to set a demo, I'm the first one. Buck shoot in front of the load, I'm bouncing out. Trying to hurt something. Don't know nothing about this beat. Don't hop up in it till you learn something. No bro, no nasty. Searching for an op, they wanna merge something. It be the softest niggas trying to act up and still ain't curved nothing.
Pretty girls love trap music.
niggas, they dick sucking and I know they is. Niggas get on the low and be surprised if they had OnlyFans. Pages went OT when he come back, I told him throw me in. The iPhone got no scope, so they talk about what they homie did. Yeah, we lost a couple, y'all lost your hood, that shit been over with. When this shit was up, none of you clown niggas ain't want revenge. Your niggas hot as spin, no photo dub, but here we go again. Made they block, I had niggas bouncing off of flows again. All I need is a striker and the bitch to keep me on my 10. Niggas broke as fuck, I woke it up, hit for 100 band. Put up 33 and pulled out 12 to spend it on the bench. 550 CLS, the AMG, the police getting ran. I don't waste my time with these hoes, cause these bitches can. Niggas say fuck us and see us out and be our biggest fans. Keep that energy when we cross paths and try to shake my hand. You look through a screen on IG Live, don't make you niggas men. Me and bro was in that 63, you told her drop the pen. Put your nose short and tried to play that role like you about to spin. How the fuck you supposed to be street niggas by hiding in the crib? Playing video games day and night and hyping popping pills. Yes, I love the drug.
Wait. He said playing video games all day and night.
But I like the way this chopper feel. Only sip drink from a pharmacy, if not, I copy seal. My go to touch an Emma, where I'm from, we be driving as we die every year. Tell them quick cap and stop and not from them. I heard they said it's over with us, this shit history. Who pushing that? I wanna know, that shit don't get to me. Pop they mans, left in park, we should've finished him. But the Lord out other play, that's why we ending it. There's politics around this way, go do your chemistry. Biggest stretch, you bring up skits, make sure you mention me. You catch an eye, don't stall they mouth, show no sympathy. They say I rap about violence, guess it was meant to be.
Look, your cousin put me on. Cause yeah. Wait, I said your cousin, you his uncle. Wait a second. You're his uncle? Yeah, you said nephew.
They say I rap about violence, guess it was meant to be.
Your uncle put me on. There, I was like, cousin. That's not my cousin. That's my nephew. Okay. Spinners only. Let's see. Spinners only intro.
Booking.com has stays for absolutely anyone.
Listen,
Imagine you're a music
I love,
You book a
so
dazzling hotel.
one thing about being in Atlanta, I'm from Virginia, right? Military brat, moved around all over. But lately, I've been in the trap vibe. So I didn't tell y'all this because I didn't really go live like that in January. But January of this year, I felt like I had an experience like dating again, but dating the type of dudes that I would have entertained when I was in high school. And it was a interesting experience. It was an interesting experience. But I want to say being around them definitely motivated me to get back on my ish. But also, it put me in a whole different pocket. I'm like, dang, I'm actually listening to what these dudes are saying. And these dudes really be talking in these trap songs. Like, even though I feel like in trap music, if we're being honest, trap music does sound the same. There's a bunch of people that do sound the same. But I feel like what will make a trap artist stand out is if we know what you're saying, if we can relate to what you're saying, and if you can just create your own alley of trap. Like, everybody can't sound like Gunna, Thug, Uzi, Playboy Cardi, and Future, and whoever, you know, like, have your own lane. Like how Low Shimmy has his own lane, nobody else sounds like him. Just like Pop Smoke, no one sound like him. But what's fucked up, the people that sound different end up getting killed or in jail. So let's, you know, let's not hurt the people out here that were born with amazing talents. That's just my little of the day. Okay, you said play Skis Up. You probably like that one too. See, his best supporter. The fact that dude got his uncle promoting him, as you should. But yeah, no, Pretty Girls Love Trap. Like, I've been had a playlist on my phone for that. But I'm not gonna lie, I've been feeling like a little trap fairy lately. I'm like, oh, like, I like that. I like that. Like, you know what? That is true. Niggas do be playing. Okay. Oh, this had 500,000 views.
Turn that shit off, fucking with them seconds, nigga. Turn that shit off, fucking with them seconds, nigga. Yo, what the fuck I'm driving for, bitch? I'm jumping out the back, bitch. Don't even know my name, bitch. He screaming, surely that not for real. You can't be around a nigga if you ain't never tried to kill. I'm on Missouri Street jumping out on cars off a pill. Nigga walk through this bitch, I wish he would. Nigga wanna catch his hat, wish he could. Nigga wanna catch his hat, wish he would. And nigga shine around this bitch in his tuck. A nigga play out of bounds and he cook.
No passes, catch him down bad, then we blast it. Niggas get ran down for all that capping. Hit them kids, I can put that little strap up. If niggas don't shoot back, then you getting tapped up. Ain't no nigga from that side, we gon' pass up. Creeping through the zoo, tryna blast every nigga that I'm with, tryna slam some. Cameras on they block, we come masked up. Freak bitch, turn her face down, ass up. She tell me pop a perk every time I slam her. That bitch chose quick, she know that my band's up. Her nigga on shit, she quick to give her mans up.
Said, "Take me
Her hand, nigga, don't get fanned up. Drop a body up the way, nigga, let's turn this bitch up. Drop 60 out the A, watch how this bitch lift up. Them niggas phony down the way, them niggas don't kick dust. Need to get back for them niggas, get your fucking skits up.
What the fuck, I'm driving for, bitch, I'm jumping out the back, bitch, don't even know my name, bitch, he screaming, so they not for real. You can't be around a nigga if you ain't never tried to kill. I'm on Missouri Street jumping out on cars off a pill. Nigga walk through this bitch, I wish he would. Nigga wanna catch his hat, wish he could. Nigga wanna catch his hat, wish he would. And nigga shine around this bitch, in his tuck. A nigga play out of bounds,
It's a lot of dick ride. Niggas love to click up. Arguing with a nigga, I'm tryna get him sent up. Ain't coming for no young nigga. Tryna smoke your big breath. Ask brother, last time we had the Drakes, we went nuts. If you talking about skits, I got more to say something. If you really want a body, you gotta go and get one. You can't say you on that time if you ain't never did none. I told I don't worry about it, cause niggas love to slip up. Last nigga got popped for tryna fucking diss up. Nigga, get your skits up. Pussy, put your blick up. Free beam out the county, make you roll your shit up. The big spinner is really that bitch, I won't never switch up. Pin a nigga to the ground as people yelling, get up. If it's static, let me know, cause we gon' burn some shit up. Tryna suck the niggas off, we finna turn this bitch up. The first nigga get bold, gon' be the first to get touched.
What the fuck, I'm driving for, bitch, I'm jumping out the back, bitch, don't even know my name, bitch, he screaming, so they not for real. You can't be around a nigga if you ain't never tried to kill.
You know what's so okay? I like that. I did like that. Okay, cool. Buddy Bands gets my like. Buddy Bands gets my like. Tell your nephew that I like his music. Pretty girls love trap music. Pretty girls like Buddy Bands. Pretty girls like Buddy Bands. But you know what's so funny? So the trap dude that I was dealing with in January, that experience was honestly like, besides the BS that occurred, which is why we no longer communicate, like I would have still been his friend had he not did something a certain way. But I genuinely effed with dude. Like I genuinely effed with him, and I knew that he liked me a little bit because he definitely bought me some new shoes. And I'm like, see, when you keep your standards high, even the dude that is a trap dude, he might not have as much as the next person, but if he like you, he gonna do for you, okay? And I literally was so appreciative. That's why when people try to come at me and be like, oh, you gold digger, you don't like dudes for money. First of all, yes, but I also appreciate people doing things because I know they are doing it out the kindness of their heart. Like when someone is doing something out the kindness of their heart, you know that. You can't use somebody that literally likes to do for people and show it. Just like me, I'm not gonna let nobody use me because I know that I like to do for people and show it, right? Okay, cool. This man changed my headlight for me. He literally, and I thought it was the sweetest thing. And I'm gonna tell y'all, he sold some stuff so that he could have money to change my light bulb for me. And you know what? It's the little things. It's the little things. Yes, can Courtney be a biatch? Yes, I can be a biatch. But it's good to be a biatch because you keep your standards high, you don't get played. But also, you can hear in my heart, that's why when people try to come for girls that like dudes with money, we just like dudes that can provide, like whatever. And a dude that provides isn't gonna think like somebody's using him. But anyways, I genuinely appreciate that. Like I told my friends, I was like, this is what he did. And I thought it was just the most sweetest freaking thing. I just thought it was just the sweetest thing. Someone selling something so they can have money to be able to help you out. Like that's literally the sweetest trap experience ever. And then he got me those red Steve Madden heels that I wore on Valentine's Day. If you follow me on Instagram, then you saw my post at the law firm party, or if you saw my shorts, that outfit, that red silk dress with the shoes, yeah, he bought me those shoes. But by the time February came around, him and I that was already done with, and I was like, well, at least I got some new shoes. But that's why I always suggest now, like, I support wholeheartedly getting something out of every situation, so when a situation ends, at least you got something that's not a kid. So at least have something that you can wear, something you can put on, something that you can invest, something you can sell, something, right? But yeah, no, I thought that was like the most sweetest thing a guy has ever done for me. Like, oh, hold on, guys. Hello. Yes. Oh, that is so sweet. Oh, that is so sweet. So what do I gotta, I'm like the promo girl. Oh shoot. Okay. You're gonna send me the Addy? Is it in the plaza where that restaurant is? Okay, so you want me to go there and speak to the general manager and ask? Oh, that's gonna be so lit. That is so lit. And I can post it on my story too. People gonna be like, free gas. I need free gas. I'm just kidding. Okay, that's a bet. Yeah, I can do that. I have to head down that direction anyway. You're welcome, love. Okay, bye. I love that. I'm sorry, y'all. Let me catch back up. Okay. Hey, Queen, do you remember me? Hi, Lovey. I want to say, are you the one that lives in London? Are you my London subscriber? Okay. No, you're the one that sings with me. Hell yeah. What did he do? Wait, what he do? You waited till he bought you some shoes to stop talking to him? Actually, no. No. And that's the misconception that people have about us spoiled girlies. This is the misconception that people have of spoiled girlies that, now when I say this, think outside of the box. If I, for example, or somebody else was a Kardashian, a Hilton, Beyonce's Beyonce's family member, or just Beyonce in general, or Lori Harvey, or any singer, or any rapper, or any person that is a nepo baby, whichever. It's like, for some reason, unless you were put in that position already, for some reason people assume that, not assume, but people project that you can't have the same luxuries as these people because you weren't born in it or you weren't placed in it. You know what I'm saying? That's like saying that Stephen Curry's wife would have left him after he bought her whatever he bought her from his NBA success. You know what I'm saying? But it's like, no. You're not going to question the girls that's married to these dudes already. You know what I'm saying? It's like, we all not out here using people. Again, you can't use somebody that likes to be of service to somebody. But not, I didn't say that for, that's what you were trying to say to me, but you saying that just made me want to put that point out there. But what had happened was, one, I didn't know he was going to buy me shoes. He asked me what shoe size I wore, but I had no idea he was going to buy me shoes. And the reason why I didn't think that was because I just didn't, because of his financial situation, or what his financial situation looked like, I did not have that expectation. Do I have a standard for a guy to do for me and gift me? Of course. But I also have a heart, so I genuinely F with him as a person, like I F with him as a friend. So when he surprised me with the shoes, that just made me like him even more. And I'm like, wow. So, you know, we did what we did for a few weeks, and then I started back getting into my own world. From my perspective, I started back getting into my own world because I was getting too overstimulated in his world. But I was still cool to like hang with him and bond with him and things like that. But we just separated. We separated because he just did some nigga stuff. He did some nigga stuff, basically. And I'm not gonna lie, I was being toxic. And I just wanted to have the last word in. You know what I'm saying? I can acknowledge it. So it's like, basically, I noticed that he was starting to get distant. You know what I'm saying? And if you were watching me in 2024, then you know, like, I had a whole experience with the guy that I was dealing with. And this is why you just don't settle for less. Do not settle for less. But that whole experience emotionally traumatized me. So my program is very much, you do something to me once, you're done. 2, if I really F with you. 3 times too many. So one of my big things I feel like I've always attracted were avoidance. So I'm not going to deal with avoidancy. You're not going to avoid me for no reason, especially if we was just like this. So if you all of a sudden go ghost after you was just all up on me, and now you're no longer all up on me, of course I'm going to think there's an issue. And I'm somebody where it's like, I don't like to keep tabs on people. I don't like to follow people. Like, if we don't F with each other, if we don't talk, and I know you personally, once we're done, I am completely cutting you off. Like, I'm cutting you off, but not in a negative way. I just see it as we don't talk. So what's the point of me having you on my socials? If you want me on your socials, that's fine, but I don't want you on mine because I don't talk to you no more. You served your purpose. I served my purpose in your life. So it's cool. Maturity is realizing not everything lasts forever, and that's cool. We can move on with love. But in this moment of time, this was January, I still was like, you know what? I'm sensing his distance. I'm sensing his avoidancy. So I called him out on it. I basically told him, I was like, I take your silence as an answer. And I told him that I haven't been feeling respected by him because of the fact that he was ignoring me, right? And if it wasn't for me sending that message on that day, that particular morning, I wouldn't have found out his feelings, whether his feelings were true or not. I wouldn't have found out that he felt how he felt about me, and that's why he decided to go ghost on me, because he didn't want me to use his feelings against him. And I'm like, okay. And so after that, I was toxic. I still was on some, yeah, no, this isn't going to end until I want this to end. I'm gonna hold myself accountable. I literally was like, what the, my ego was literally like, what the, and I'm just like, my ego literally was like, I chose to still be around you for you. And this goes to the point when people be like, you should like a person for who they are, not what they do for you. In the sense for people talking about girls that like dudes that take care of them. This is the point right here why it's important to deal with people that can take care of you. Because let's say you like a dude for them, and then you guys share so much intimacy together. You spend days together. They even do stuff for you. But they can still change their mind at any moment and choose to not fuck with you no more for whatever reason. So what you gonna do? Be sad about it or benefit from the situation? I'm gonna benefit from the situation instead of being sad about it. Or I'm gonna be sad about it and benefit until I'm no longer sad about it. Thoughts of a Gemini. Thoughts of a Gemini. But yeah, I'm just like, wow, I literally chose to like you for you. And me liking you for you, you still did some nigga shit. So that's why I'm like, at least I got the shoes. At least I got the shoes. I learned how to roll papers. I'm not as anxious parallel parking no more. So he definitely benefited. I definitely in subtle ways. But that's basically why we stopped talking. He just decided to go ghost on me for no reason. I called him out on it because I noticed it. And I was about to cut him off. And then that's when he decided to tell me that I basically make him feel less of himself or question himself. But we're not going to go into specifics of that. But I honestly felt like, I thought it was a compliment. Him telling me that, I thought it was a compliment. Because, like, you know what? I would rather a dude that doesn't have his shit together 100%. I would rather him tell me that I make him question himself so that he can be aware that he has to better himself. And I told him this too. I'm like, how you feel is how you feel. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, clearly that means that there's something within you that you have to change within yourself. I'm just pointing it out. But I'm not judging you. I'm just pointing it out. And I feel like he's just used to being enabled by the girls that he keeps around, maybe. And I'm not going to enable it because after a while, I get tired of stuff. It's going to show in my face. There's going to be resentment. So what do I do? I just take myself out the situation, out the equation to keep the peace. But he ain't want that. And so I wanted to stick around until I felt like we were done. And that was me being toxic. So, moral of the story, guys, just don't be toxic, and it's okay to not have the last laugh. You can have the last laugh knowing that you made somebody feel some type of way. Have a last laugh about that if you're gonna have it. But the way I went about it, I wouldn't do it again. I wouldn't do it again. I'm sorry. Take me through there. Do you believe social media ruined dating? I don't, because there's people that live life off the internet that are successfully dating. I feel like the people that choose to take on personalities based on what they see on social media is why their dating experience is how it is. But dating itself, within itself, or social media within itself is not the issue. You can easily turn your phone off and not be on it. Or you can easily just like something and then keep going. Or you can easily just not attach yourself to whatever you see. I feel like social media is just another outlet for people to just use an excuse for why they act how they act. But whole time they always been that way. Because what's the difference between, we have two dudes, right? Let's say we have two dudes, dude A and dude B. They both use social media. The difference is dude A isn't letting social media alter his personality. Dude B is just exposing how he actually is through social media. That's how That's how I'm gonna look at it. That's my perspective. You just gotta, you kind of give Steve Urkel vibes. Been a oh my gosh, why did this dude from my church, when I lived in Virginia, I was literally in elementary school, and there was this boy. He was around my sister's age, I think. So he was 9 years older than me. I'm in elementary school, older than me. He would call me Myrtle. And I'm like, who is Myrtle? Apparently, Myrtle is freaking Steve Urkel's sister or whoever that character is in Family Matters. He literally would call me that. I'm like, what the hell? This shit funny as fuck. But you just gotta analyze every aspect about the woman or man you deal with, but match their energy, but lead by example to make ish work in your favor, if that makes sense. That makes complete sense. I think I catch your drift. I basically just read, Courtney, continue to do what you're doing. But no, like on some real stuff, you do have to analyze people. You have to vet people. Maturing is realizing that people can literally fake a whole personality when they first meet you. And on some Shira 7, I love Shira 7 Down. I love Shira 7 Down. She's the reason why I think how I think now. If somebody wants to be fake with you, now that I think about it, if somebody wants to be fake with me or fake with you, we just got to use them to our advantage. You want to be fake? I can be faker. But me being faker, I'm going to run up some money off of you for sure. I'm running off of something for sure. Because I didn't tell you to be fake with me. So instead of being upset and mad about it, how can I get money out of this situation? How can I benefit from the situation since you want to be funny? So, hi, just got the South African subscriber right now. And welcome to the family, my love. Let's see. Do you think people should just stay single in this day and age? I want a relationship, but then I hear stuff like this and it turns me off sometimes. Well, honestly, I think that in this case, whichever part of it turns you off, just make sure that when you're dating, just don't deal with people that I guess have a perspective that you're turned off by. I feel like that's the most easiest thing. In life in general, the most easiest way to go about life is to just not deal with people that are a reflection of your triggers. Don't deal with people that are a reflection of what you don't resonate with. Don't deal with people that are not in alignment with how you want to date. We can't control who we meet, and that's why you don't attach yourself to every person that you meet. It's like a hey and bae situation. Hi and bye. You know what I'm saying? I say hey and bae. Hey and bae. Hi and bye. You know what I'm saying? But I don't think people should stay single in this day and age, because you got to think about it. If it didn't work out with certain people, that just means that your person is still out there for you. That person is probably going through hell too. Or maybe they're not, because they just chilling. And they're going to chill their way right into your life, you know? So you just got to change your perspective. Like, social media is just a way for people to post and share whatever they want to post and share. If you were to change your focus to the part of social media where people are in successful relationships, where people are happy with whatever source of income, you know what I'm saying? If you put your attention towards that, then you're not going to feel like, oh, maybe I should stay single. Just don't deal with people that are just not in alignment for you. And utilize social media to your advantage and look at videos of people sharing things that happen so that you could be aware of red flags while you are also dating. you know? You say you got some cute dimples. Thank you. But yeah, no. I hate when my tea gets cold and all you taste is cold honey. But no, nobody should allow strangers on the internet to impact your life dating. That should never even be a factor. If it's not gonna help you, I would not take it on. I feel like choosing to not date is not gonna help you. Unless you need time to yourself to better yourself, then absolutely. But you can still be receptive to dating. I read a lot of books about dating, actually. And this one book, this guy talked about like what dating is. And friends date. It's an act of dating. Everybody dates. When you go out with somebody, or you're just spending quality time with somebody, or getting to know somebody, that's an act of dating. You do not have to have sex with people that you are dating or just getting to know, you know. But also when you're dating, you can't have the perspective that each person you meet is going to be your one. And that's something that I think a lot of women, especially myself, had to unlearn. And I think that's what makes dating more fun, when you realize, hey, I'm supposed to be meeting different people. I'm supposed to be learning what it is that I like and don't like. Instead of me being like, okay, the first person I meet, he's going to be my one person, and then we off to the moon. You know? You can't read a book about dating and think you know how to date. Well, the way I've been dating lately, at least I can say that if somebody ghosts me, they sent me money or bought me something before they ghosted me. And however I choose to deal with my emotions is between me, myself, and I. But in the logical sense, if we take the emotions out of it, my dating has been very prosperous. I'm not gonna lie, I haven't had any issues being courted. I never had to experience no dude talking about you pay him the check. I don't think I've ever experienced that. I don't think I've ever experienced me getting dolled up, sitting across from a man that asked me to pull out my wallet. I don't think I've ever experienced that. I think the only time I pulled out my wallet in front of a dude is if I was like still getting to know him and we were out in public and I just wanted to see what he would do. But other than that, I'm not finna go on no date with no man that even thinks that he can try me like that. My guy best friends in high school, I used to always go out to eat with them. They used to pick me up and everything. Never paid a dime. Never paid a dime. And I feel like that's just basic chivalry. So I find it so hilarious now that, well, it's not really hilarious in a bad way, but it's just crazy. Like, there's some women that literally never experienced being courted properly, and it's really sad because it's like, that's so basic. It's basic to even open a woman's door. I get irritated, not irritated in a bad way, but slick irritated that even nowadays you tell a dude, or you just sit your ass down in the passenger seat and you don't move until he opens your car door. Some dudes literally told me that they were not surprised, but they just not used to girls wanting to open their doors, so they feel they don't have to do it no more. And I'm like, that's literally stuff that I would hear on the internet. There is no way you guys are bringing that into the real world. But they are. And it's just like, I don't know why dudes are just missing the plot when it comes to basic chivalry. I don't know what happened after I graduated high school, but I don't know. It's sad, but whenever I go out on dates, I get first date gifts, flowers, whatever, and every dude has their own tax bracket, so every gift is going to be different from each dude's tax bracket. But on some basic shit, yes, you can get a girl flowers. I literally went out. I reconnected with a guy that I met years ago, actually. And we reconnected. I went out with him. When we were talking, he was out of town. I told him to bring back a souvenir. You want to link with me? You want to go on a date with me? You out of town? I want something. And what did he do? He brought me back souvenirs. I just like to do stuff like that, so that I could just, so that one, the guy can get used to the fact that I like to be given things, and two, I just want to see where his generosity lies, because it's not gonna work if he's not. Yeah, I'm from Virginia and I am 24. But yeah, I don't go out on dates with dudes that do not believe in giving a girl something on the first date. That's just my preference. And I've been like that for the past 3 years living in Atlanta. And I can proudly say that the dates that I have went on, I have been given gifts. I have been given gifts. From genuine guys too, not even dudes, like, in case you don't want to try to be funny, not even dudes that I might have met in my place of business, which I don't even really go out with people that I meet at my place of business. It's very, 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 very rare. But yeah, no, and I appreciate stuff like that. Like, every gift that I receive from somebody, I literally have it. I have it, and I keep it so dear to my heart. I really do genuinely enjoy having stuff. I'm not a hoarder, but I do enjoy it. It's like I can add, you know, we might not be cool no more, but at least I got my little gift. It's like a little piece of you with me forever. LOL, I gave a girl AK plus and it's still, you said, no, Will KB up there, that's actually one of my homeboys that has, he's known me since I was 17, 18 years old. So he done told me about that story already. He's valid. But yeah, what was I finna say? But but yeah, moral of the story though, I think that my dating experience has flourished from the books that I've read and the people that I listen to. And it just saves me time as well, because it's like, when you think about it, no, you should not spend your time getting ready for a dude that's just not a gift giver. But also, that's just my type of dudes that I like to date, and I feel there's nothing wrong with that. Like, just like how some people might be like, I don't want to date a girl that got a BBL, or some dudes would be like, I don't want to date a girl that's skinny, I don't want to date a girl that got glasses, I don't want to date a girl that wears fake contacts, I don't want to date a girl that has weave in her hair. Dudes can have all of these things to say. I don't want to date a black girl. Dudes can have all of these things to say, but let a woman be like, I like a man that gives me money. All hell breaks loose. But it's like, what else am I supposed to get? You know? But my type of dudes that I prefer to date are dudes that are gift givers, because I like gifts and I like to gift the people around me. That's my love language. My type of dude that I prefer to date is somebody that is really having acts of service, because I like for someone to do for me out the kindness of their heart, because I do for people out the kindness of my heart. So I'm receptive to that energy. There's things that I have been able to give myself since I was 20 years old, okay? When I was 20 years old, I told myself, I'm only flying business and first class. I'm 24, about to be 25 now. And I am proud to say that I kept that standard. I only fly business or first class. So what does that mean? If I'm dating somebody, I would prefer for them to be able to match that, because I already put myself in those shoes. So the type of lifestyle I desire for myself, the type of things that I've been exposed to that made me aware that there's so much more to life is the reason why I date how I date, because I am aware that there's so much more to life than the people that I may be around or the area that I may live in. You can drive 10-15 minutes to a whole nother area and be in a whole different world and just expose yourself to something different. And that's why I like the fact that I am a military brat, and that my parents and my mom especially kept me in certain neighborhoods, because it helped me to be open-minded. It helped me to be adaptable to all environments. So I am aware of how much is out there. So that's why I just don't settle with a certain way of living or a certain way of dating or just certain types of people, because I've just been exposed to more. When you're exposed to more, you desire more, you know. How do I like it in Atlanta? I like it out here. I've been prioritizing exploring more of Atlanta outside of just regular smegular stuff. And I F with it. There's a lot of like people here. There's so many different things going on. You just have to be outside and really tap into it for real. She looks 12. I get told that a lot. Well, guess what that means? I'm gonna look young forever. I'm gonna look young forever. Where's my top? I took the top off. I'm dripping like hot sauce. This water gonna be dripping on me if I do not find this top. But I can't find it. That's so unfortunate. Sigh. But it's okay, because I have another cap. You say you do look young. I love that for me. I'd rather look young than old, because then everybody be crying about how old they are, and then they wish they to be young again. So you know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna go ahead and get off of here. I love you guys so much, and thank you for another car talk. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. And shout out to everybody that liked and supported the live and followed your girl. Follow me on Instagram to keep tabs on me at See Me Living. And until next time,